conclude the event here with one last intervention. We had representative, a member of the cabinet of Janusz Wojciechowski, the Commissioner for Agriculture, opening the event. And we will have, we would like now to welcome Gaëlle Marion, head of unit in DG AGRI as well, to close the event. So in a sense, we send the message that the Commission has been listening very much to everything that we have discussed today from very early in the morning until the very end this afternoon, the same as the other 72 people that we are still connected today after I don't know how many hours. So welcome, Gaëlle, and the floor is yours to close this event.
Thank you very much. And yes, indeed, I think we've been listening, and there are many of us, of course, who are present in this event, and I'm very happy to come here to close this event, although it's of course a very difficult task, and you've already wrapped up a lot on many topics. So I will have only a few messages. First, that the topics that you discussed today for me are very important for now and also for the future. And as some of you said, as regards the future, it's a very good moment to raise issues, to come with ideas, because it's a moment in the Commission where we will have a new Commission. So there's a new college preparing to take office, and we'll have also soon to prepare for the new MFF, the multi-annual financial framework, and all the funding programs that come with that. So it's of course a big moment of brainstorming at the moment in the Commission. Very interesting to get ideas and messages from those who implement the current policies. And so it was a very good moment to discuss this topic. Then why this topic is so important? I think you all know, maybe stating the obvious, but I think we need to recall that the environmental and climate challenges are still there. How we secure our water resources for the longer term in rural areas and everywhere. How do we mitigate our emissions? How we increase our energy efficiency? How we store more carbon in our soils, in our landscapes? How do we prepare our communities for a changing climate? And that is already affecting very much our rural areas, but that will continue. So the challenges are there, and we need to address them. Secondly, the economic, social, and territorial challenges of rural communities are still there too. How do communities remain vibrant and attractive? How better jobs are created? How services are more accessible? The long-term vision for rural areas is still a very valid roadmap for all of us to continue reflecting and working at improving the life in rural areas. And the green transition, that was your topic today, in rural areas can help address jointly these challenges. If new opportunities are seized, if knowledge is shared, if good practices are spread, and if appropriate support can be mobilized. That came also very clearly from all your messages, of course. For the support, there are different sources of funding that rural communities can mobilize, and so you discussed that at length. I can only confirm that for the Common Agricultural Policy, there are many funding opportunities that can be seized. There are many support for farmers to produce sustainable biomass for the bioeconomy, to help creating landscape features and space for nature, or to store carbon in soils. There's also support for what we call the green investments, so at farm or at community levels, investments in renewable energies, in circular economy projects, in creation of small-scale infrastructure for biodiversity or for water management, like ponds, etc. And there's, of course, funding for cooperation, for innovation, for knowledge exchange and dissemination of information, which is also key, as you very much underlined. And also things that were said is, of course, that LEADER and smart villages are leading examples in a way to mobilize the support and bring them to the benefits of local communities and for this green transition. But as was discussed as well, and that will be perhaps among my last messages, is that the existence of funding opportunities certainly is not enough. There is a need to still build capacity, to share knowledge and good practice on delivery, on governance, on the content of project. So all this is also extremely important. And this is why events like today are for me extremely useful for all these aspects, for passing messages to what public policies could do better, but also to exchange good practice between those who implement the policies, for trying to identify what can be improved or where are the gaps and the needs. And I think we should really praise this kind of events where all this can be really shared and in an efficient way. It's clear that the Rural Pact is a real engine in these processes, and I just can hope this continue in this very good and efficient way. I suppose it comes to me also to thank very much all the participants for their active participation, engaging in this debate, engaging in sharing their experiences and their analysis. So for my part, extremely positive event and a lot of good messages to take from our side as well as you, I hope. So thank you again.